Hi guys, so come along with me and let me show you how I made a patch out of those lip designs that I did in a previous how-to video where I shared information from zdigitizing.com. Let's get into it. Hi guys, it's Rochelle and I'm here with like a follow-up this design that I did previously on my brother sewing and embroidery machine, the SE425, and I'm going to show you how I made this into a patch that you can put on the back of a jeans jacket or whatever else. If you want to put it on a backpack or something, I'm going to show you how you can do this. So as you can see, or as you know, I already embroidered these glamorous lips here. So I'm just going to need your embroidered lips. You're going to need, or whatever design, you're going to need your scissors, and then you're going to need some the Heat and Bond Ultra Hold for your back. So let's get started. First, you'll need to take your scissors and just go ahead and trim around the very outer edge of the design. You can leave a slight edge on it, and I'll explain why after a moment, but you don't need all of the extra fabric that's in the back. So you can go ahead and cut this out. Okay, put that aside, the extra fabric aside. So this is the back. And so now what you want to do is take your ultra weight Heat and Bond, and I would actually, with the paper side up, I forgot you're going to need a pen to trace this with. I'll get that. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and put this face down against the paper. And the reason why is because in the end, you're going to iron it onto this way. Okay, so let's just do this. So we're going to trace around the outside. Doesn't have to be neat because, again, you're going to trim this again. We're just trying to, you know, save on the paper, you know, stretch our resources as far as it can go. And then we will take this and we will cut it out. So now we've cut off, we have the applique of the lips, and we have the Heat and Bond that's cut out. And what you're going to do is I'm using this portable ironing board from my Cricut Easy Press, and then we're going to just put this right on top. And then I have my mini iron, and I'm just going to press this onto the back. Just give it some heat. And press this onto the back of the lips design. Let's see. Maybe we should let the iron heat a little bit longer. Then we'll come back and try this again. Hold on. Just gonna let that heat for a moment and I'll be right back. Okay, so I decided to just go ahead and use my large iron, the regular size iron. So I'm just gonna put this cloth over here. And then I'm going to apply the heat with pressure for about 60 seconds or so to give that a good bonding to the back of the lips, and then we will see what happens after that. We will take a look. And remember that I did get the lips design from zdigitizing.com, and there is a link in the video description below where you can get the design. And I'm going to also let you know that the sewing machine I used to produce this was the Brother Embroidery and Sewing SE425 Enthusiast. So those are the information on how we got here. So let's see. Hopefully this did what it was supposed to do. Okay, great. This is going to be hot. And I should be using my tweezers to pick this up, but I'm just going to turn it over. And there we are with the lips. And then what we can do, once it's cool, I will go ahead and trim this. So I'm going to give it a few minutes to cool because it's too hot for me to hold to trim the excess from around, and I'll come right back. Okay, it took a minute for that to cool off, but now what I'm going to do, that excess that we had around here, I'm going to go ahead and trim it off right close to the stitching. You don't want to quite touch the stitching, but just as close as you can. Just trim it as close as you can to the stitching. Because here's what's going to happen. That heat and bond that we put on the back is actually going to be like a little sealer on the back of this. So we'll cut that off. Paper still on the back. I'm going to cut this off as close as we can to the edge of the lip. Now, just keep trimming. Take your time. Sometimes the corners might give you a little bit of a, you know, challenge, but go ahead and you can just trim this up a little bit, get a little bit closer if I can. Then I'm going to use my smaller scissors to get in here. Use the throat of the scissors to get right in there to get the shape of the lips. Sometimes it takes a little more work to just get those little edges off of there, but you can do it. Just clean it up a bit. Then once you're done and you have those lips all cleaned off. You just go over here on the back and peel this off, and you will notice that the back now has a little gloss to it. So that's the bonding. That's the glue side. So when you put the lips down on the jacket, all you have to do, no sewing machine necessary, just seal it with an iron, and you're all done. Your patch is all made. So stay tuned for more DIYs, and don't forget to use the link below for zdigitizing.com if you're interested in getting these lips designs, and you will get a 50% off discount on your first order. Thank you for being here with Rochelle, also known as Tutress Designs on Etsy.com. And like and subscribe, and please be sure to share the video. Thank you. Bye.